It's Chris Smith time. Oh, hello everybody. It's me, Chris Smith. And today I am finally reviewing Kimberly Akimbo, the hit musical, which is currently on its North American tour. I saw it recently at the Hollywood Pantages Theater on Saturday, October 26th. Now, I know what you're thinking. It's been a month since I saw it, and I'm just now reviewing it. Well, I've been very busy. It's been a hard month, y'all. But better late than never, and it still has many tour stops, so I can tell you about that. And if you're in those cities or nearby, you can still get there. So I saw it on a matinee, and the Kimberly Akimbo is very special to me because it is one of those shows that I was waiting to see for a long time. It's one of those shows where when it's playing in New York, I'm like, oh, if only I could go and see it. Now, I've had the poster hanging forever in my living room. And here it is. And they were selling these little candy necklaces. I think they were fake. I don't think they were actually real candy. I think it was just for show. At least I hope that's the case, because can you imagine what if somebody thought it was candy and then bit into it and broke a tooth? But also, what if you wanted to keep a candy necklace forever, and then, of course, it turned out to be candy and dry rotted or something. Well, anyway, that's neither here nor there. So I bought the book because the little program, because I didn't get to see it in New York. And what's wonderful is when they sell these, it has the original cast in it. That's Victoria Clark. And you know, these books are always fun, but it's probably a waste of money because once I get them and look at them one time, I probably never look at them again. But the great Bonnie Milligan, who won her Tony for her role. But yes, so I think they're interesting because they have little sketches and things and interviews with the creatives, and I just like having something to take away besides my playbill. So you're asking, what is Kimberly Akimbo about? Well, Kimberly Akimbo is a 2021 musical. It was on off-Broadway in 2021, and then it moved to Broadway in 2022. So the fact that it's only now 2024, and we've already got it on a national tour, is fairly fast, because sometimes we wait a long time for a show. So I'm really excited about that. Look at Blackie Humphrey. I know I probably shouldn't show him doing that, but my goodness. He'd be so embarrassed if he knew that I turned the camera on him.
Oh, you're such a sweet little boy.
Yes, so anyway, sorry, Kimberly Akimbo. So the music is by Janine Tesori, and the lyrics and book are by David Lindsay-Abaire, and it's based on his 2001 comedy play, Kimberly Akimbo. And it was directed by Jessica Stone. Now, like I said, it got to Broadway in 2022, and it was a big hit. It was nominated for 8 Tony Awards, and it won 5 of them, which is very impressive, I must say. It won Best Musical, Best Book, Best Score, leading actress in a musical, Victoria Clark, and Best Featured Actress, Bonnie Milligan. So it is about this 16-year-old girl named Kimberly Lavaco, she's almost 16. She's about to turn 16, and she has a rare condition that makes her age several times faster than the average person. So even though she's about to turn 16, she already looks like she's in her mid to late 60s. So now on the tour, she's played by Carolee Carmello, the great actress. Both Victoria and Carolee look much younger than Kimberly Lavaco looks. But here's Carolee Carmello. She's doing the tour, and I was delighted because Carolee is one of my favorites. I've seen her many times. I didn't get to see her in Lestat, which I wanted to because she played Lestat's mother, the Elton John musical from many years ago that was a big old flop. And now he has another flop in Tammy Faye, which I just bought the poster because it's closing in December, and I was sad that I don't get to see it, so I bought the poster and a magnet, which I'll show you another time. But yes, so I've seen her in Mamma Mia on Broadway. I saw her in Falsettos in San Diego playing the role of Trina, and then I saw her 8 times at the Doolittle Theater in Los Angeles when Falsettos came out here, and she was doing the role she did on Broadway as Cordelia, the kosher caterer, who is trying to expand. Yes, so who else? Who else? This is the rest of the cast on the tour. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Everybody in the show was very, very, very good. I think it would be so much fun to do a tour. What's nice about these programs on the tours, then they have an insert that has the current cast and their pictures and everybody's bios. So it's not that anyone's left out of the program. You can't just print a program every time somebody leaves. Or every time the cast changes. That would be very expensive. But so anyway, yes, I must say this show lived up to everything that I wanted it to be. It was funny. It was sad. Even though it's sad because, she's turning 16 and her life expectancy is 16, and all of her classmates in school are dreaming of their futures, and she doesn't really have much of a future left, and her family life is very messed up. Her parents are having problems. They've had to move to a new town in New Jersey because her father may have been responsible for the death of someone. Her aunt is sort of a criminal who comes up with this scheme to steal checks from mailboxes, and she gets all of Kimberly's friends involved in it. And I mean, it's all played for laughs, but it's a very serious family dynamic, and her mother is pregnant with another child. Oh, there are so many good songs in this show. I just love it. Okay, so here is that page. The choreography is by Danny Mefford, and they do like ice skating on the stage. They're on ice skates, but there's not ice, of course, but there's some sort of like a waxy thing that they put down on the stage to simulate that. Of course, here's that interior page with all of the people. Setting 1999. I had forgotten it's not set in the current time. 1999, before kids had cell phones, somewhere in Bergen County, New Jersey. There will be one 15-minute intermission. Here's a funny thing. I've been talking about this before, you can scan the QR codes now to see who was the replacement in the performance that we saw. Let's see if it still works. Apparently it changes as the performances go on, which only makes sense because they couldn't keep all that stuff on record. But look, at the November 27th performance, here's who was on. But of course I saw it in October. But yeah, I still, I'm old fashioned. I still like the little white slips of paper that fall out, but at least this saves a lot of trouble. Here are all the songs. You know, Kimberly Akimbo is one of the last cast recordings that I got it for a gift, and I've gotten behind on my buying actual CDs because, you know, everybody's streaming now, and you can listen to the cast recordings on YouTube and stuff. So I've just fallen behind because times are hard. It's hard to buy all those CDs for every show. But yeah, so Kimberly Akimbo is one of the last ones that I got actually on CD. Think I may have gotten Merrily We Roll Along after that with Jonathan Groff, and Daniel Radcliffe, and Lindsay Mendez, I should mention. I wish that would tour. Does anybody know, is that going to tour? I know those three wouldn't tour, but wouldn't it be nice to have that tour? Anyway, if you are going to be in any of the spots where it's touring, I recommend you go. Now, notice on the playbill, they're using different cover art than was in the original. And this has the roller coaster because Kimberly does go to an amusement park at some point. Okay, now this I bought, other than the program, I also bought a magnet, because you know I have an extensive refrigerator magnet collection. And now this wasn't from the show, but I've always thought it reminded me, somebody gave me this rainbow ornament. Actually, I think they gave it to Marco, and I stole it and hang it in my bathroom because I like it. But it reminded me of the logo, even though it has little clouds, and their logo has stars above the rainbow. But yes, so I like that. But yeah, I didn't buy a shirt or anything. Times are hard. I can't afford shirts. But here are some of the cities that it's going to be in. Now, after it was in Los Angeles at the Hollywood Pantages Theater, it went to San Francisco, and it's still in San Francisco at the Curran Theater through December 1st. So if you're seeing this before this coming Sunday, then December 1st, you still have time. Then it's going to Tempe, Arizona. I should go back to printing these out, because that's always nice. Oh, look, I zoomed in a little. Okay, so Tempe, Arizona. It's only there from December 3rd through the 8th. Salt Lake City, Utah, from the 10th through the 15th of December. Remember, like I always say, everybody, theater tickets make great Christmas and Hanukkah gifts. So, Sacramento, California. Oh, look, they get off on the 15th, and then they don't return to work until December 31st. That's nice. So it'll be in Sacramento, the 31st through the 5th of January. My friends in Sacramento should go to see that. Seattle, Washington, the 7th through the 12th of January. Then it's on to Portland, Oregon. It's on to Costa Mesa, California. Las Vegas, Nevada in February. Omaha, Nebraska. Cincinnati, Ohio. You can go online and see all of these at the show's website. What's the website? Kimberly Akimbo themusical.com. And you can see what is available in their shop. So I think that's always nice. But what else? What else? So yes, Cincinnati, Ohio, Pittsburgh, PA, Detroit, Michigan, St. Louis, Missouri, that's in March, Nashville, Tennessee, April 8th through the 13th, Charlotte, North Carolina, Durham, North Carolina, Boston, Massachusetts, Washington, D.C. in May, late May to June 1st, 2025. Columbus, Ohio, Memphis, Tennessee, Minneapolis, Cleveland, and the last date that's listed on their website is Greenville, South Carolina, August 5th through August 10th. So if you're in any of those cities or anywhere near, go on their website, look at the dates carefully, and try to plan. So anyway, yes, a very strong recommendation for me, for Kimberly Akimbo from me. Okay, everybody, I will see you next time. That it's Christmas time. Oh, and Blackie would say hello right now, but he's still busy, so don't tell him that I showed you what I did. Okay, goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.